Alright, welcome everybody back to the Deli channel, where I am Deli, the little character in the corner. I say hi, it's pretty cool. And today I'm going to be playing Berrywitched, which is something I saw posted by a popular YouTuber recently, and I was like, wow, that looks like a cool game. I'm gonna read it off because there's apparently some like trigger warning stuffs. So it says, Berrywitched is a lovely twisted game where you, our protagonist, are lost within a forest that is supposedly cursed. You pass out only to be awoken by a cute girl claiming to be the Strawberry Witch. And it says it takes around 30 to 60 minutes to complete, so, oh no, my Duolingo! Maybe I have to do my Duolingo before we do this. It was made in roughly 2 weeks for the Strawberry to the Heart Game Jam. It's my first ever game project, I hope you like it. Alright. It says there might be some glitches, and we'll make it work. And, okay, so the content warning is, this is a light horror game that contains topics that may be triggering to those who are easily disturbed. This game includes mentions slash depictions of violence, blood, mild gore, self-harm, and then a bunch of unalive stuff. Yeah. If any of that bothers you, this might not be your video. But I'm okay with it, so I'm gonna play this game. I'm also gonna do my Duolingo really quick, so give me just a moment. Alright, I did my Duolingo lesson, and I just want to let y'all know that I did it flawlessly. So, that's all the information. Oh, there's more information. Wait, okay. Oh, so this was published 11 days ago. Made by Bunny. Alright. And it says download, but it also says run game. So I'm gonna see if I can just run the game, and if I can play through the whole thing, because I did start it, but I pressed run game, and we'll see. All right, let's. Ooh, okay. I do like the music. I started this up and I really liked the music. The song slaps. Just listen to it. Alright. So we're gonna do new game. Okay, warning, this game contains violence, mild gore, mentions of a bunch of unalived stuff. I don't know. Will YouTube mess with me if I say any of that? Hopefully you can read it. Hopefully the screen is not too small. But yeah, viewer discretion is advised. Where I grew up, the folklore surrounding our neighborhood forest was always filled with such intrigue. Oh, what some of us would give to enter that endless maze of trees, bushes, and a fog so thick it tricks your eyes. Not many children were allowed to go in by themselves, and many legends we heard helped us deter from the woods. One of the most prominent ones claimed that any living creature that found themselves lost within the forest was destined to die. This urban legend was only really used by parents to scare kids out of going into the woods on their own, but there have been real reports of people going missing inside of these woods, never to be seen again. What drew the kids into this woods in the first place? The answer is surprisingly another urban legend. Rumor has it that a powerful witch lives deep, deep within the forest. Hidden amongst the trees and wildlife, she is said to have the power to bring one's deepest desires to fruition. Fruition? What kid wouldn't dream of endless riches, popularity, of success? Your deepest desires were awfully promising. However, getting lost while trying to find the witch and succumbing to the forest's other legends? The thought was terrifying. As I grew up, my fear of these woods grew less and less. I'm not afraid of what lies beyond these trees anymore. What lies beyond? There are many paths to avoid this fate, yet some seem to lead in circles or just bring you nowhere. It's infuriating when you're trying to get to one place only to be back where you started. That rumor, it echoed in my mind as I wandered aimlessly for what seemed to be hours. My legs were going weak from the bumpy path I walked on. I am calm. I am fine. Everything will be fine. Despite saying these things to myself, I noticed my hands were shaking. I was lost deep, deep into the woods. Damn these winding paths. Choosing to heed my leg's request for rest, I sat down against a tree nearby. The cold, thick air felt almost refreshing as I sat there. Over time, my eyes beckon for rest as well, and I comply with their demands. My vision slowly fades to black. Oh boy. Okay. Also, I'm just gonna let y'all know that I read that pretty well, but I do stutter over my words when I'm reading a lot. So if that happens, you'll probably not hear it. I'll probably edit it out, but just in case, you know. Hello? Hello, are you alright there? I hear a feminine voice call out to me. My eyes still closed, I felt a sharp pain in my head. A headache? My body felt in a different position from where I last left it. I could feel the cool grass beneath my head, but I don't remember laying down. I opened my eyes to finally greet the mysterious voice. Oh, you're okay! Thank goodness, I was starting to get worried. A girl with bright pink hair and an even brighter disposition met my gaze. She was hovering over my body, kneeling next to me. Her smile felt warm and comforting. She had the smell of freshly baked bread and strawberries. The more I thought, the worse the pain in my head became. Ow. I groaned in pain, slowly gathering the strength to stand up once more. Oh, careful there. Here, let me help you. Look at her. Oh, she's so pretty. The girl held onto my arm and supported me as I stood up. My legs still ached and my head hurt, but nothing bad seemed to happen to me. Right. There would be no chance of those silly legends being true. I looked over at her, noticing her fancy attire. What an odd girl. What was she doing out in the forest dressed like that? I suppose I shouldn't judge her so harshly. Her dress is cute, and she did help me after all. Thank you. Who are you? Oh, my name is Strawberry. I run a bakery not too far from here. What's your name, friend? Oh, okay. Deli. That's it. Oh, here we go. My name is Deli. It's nice to meet you, but did you say your name was Strawberry? Yeah, my name is Strawberry because I'm the Strawberry Witch, silly. Regardless, it's nice to meet you, Deli. Wait, did she just say witch? She didn't appear to be the more spiritual kind. She looked more like riding broomsticks, making potions, that kind of witch? Or perhaps, was she the witch that I heard in the legends all of those years ago? Golly, you look really worn out. Say, how about you come and rest in my bakery for a while? You must be thirsty. I could get you something lovely to drink, on the house. Sure, why not? Oh, I should have saved. Oh man, wait, can I scroll up? No, okay. Well, like, I kinda can. Can I go back? No. Alright. I missed a line, that's okay. The allure that came from my inner child wanting to believe she was the witch from the legend persuade me even more. The reason I came to this forest could always wait a little longer. Besides, she didn't seem like a threatening type of person. Oh, she's gonna be a threatening type of person. This is gonna be awful. Thank you, I would love that, but first, can you tell me more about what you mean by a witch like you? Oh, I must have skipped that. Oh, silly me, you probably don't have people like me where you're from. I am a strawberry witch. My magic is centered around strawberries, plants, and all things sweet. I use my magic to make lovely treats in hope of making people smile. So, no broomsticks? No granting someone's greatest desire either, Her answer was a little disappointing. Still, I couldn't help but feel that there was something greater beneath the surface. Huh? No, although I suppose I could make a strawberry fly if I worked hard on it. Yeah, this girl was harmless, at least. This witch enthusiastically led me through the winding paths of the forest. She appeared as though she knew every tree, bush, and rock like the back of her hand. As we walked, one question lingered in my mind. Why would you build a bakery in this supposedly cursed forest? Surely it must be bad business to set up a shop where people are too scared to go. Maybe that's where her witchy magic kicked in. Perhaps she has her own reasons that I simply can't see yet. I tried to rationalize answers to each question that kept invading my head. My thoughts kept me so preoccupied that it was frankly a shock to me when we arrived at the location. What the? The house Strawberry led me to the house Strawberry led me to appeared to be entirely made out of cake. with a sugary frosting on top of the candy-scented rooftop. It looked delectable, and it says the Strawberry Witch's Bakery. The appearance would be any child's greatest dream. A very creative and imaginative child with a particularly sweet tooth, that is. Was it real? This all felt like an entirely different world. It was almost as if I had stepped foot into a fairy tale. Walking through fields of strawberry bushes and closer to the house, I could see a sign that read, the Strawberry Witch's Bakery. It does say that. I read that. Ta-da! Here we are! What do you think of the exterior, Deli? It took me so long to perfect my magic in order to make everything this cute. It's very straight. It looks amazing. Perfection of magic? This ring is more perfection in general. The details were exquisite. It could be seen with every aspect of the house that love and care was put into it. Wow, it looks amazing. Did you make all of this? A delighted expression appeared on Strawberry's face. Well, partly. The building was already there. I really just used my magic to decorate it in sweet things. Still, decorating all of this? It's really impressive. You should be proud of yourself. After these words, I noticed the witch swaying from side to side in a dreamy-like manner. She was giggling to herself. I leaned down to observe the bushes closer as she was in her bubbly state. What healthy strawberries! I was no gardener, but every strawberry here seemed ripe and well taken care of. Not even a single bug bite could be seen on them, which was odd, considering it was a forest. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any animals around here either. Surely a place like this would attract them, wouldn't it? I stood up once more and snapped out of my thoughts once I heard Strawberry's giggles subside. I'm so glad you like it. I'm sure you'll love the inside as well. I felt a sudden tug on my arm from the little lady and quickly realized she was dragging me inside the bakery. She must be really excited about all this, huh? No, I really do want to like her. Like, I feel like I want to trust her, but I just know this is gonna go terribly. Alright, I need to breathe. A warm rush of air brushed past my face upon entering the door of the bakery. The smell of fresh baked goods welcomed me further into the house. It was obviously apparent the strawberry theme resonated inside the building as well. Everything from the bright lights to the chairs, even the rug, was shaped in a strawberry pattern. Yeah, there it is. The walls separating the front counter from the seating area were also made of strawberries. I didn't think they could grow vertically. No, I'm certain with the way they appeared on the wall, it shouldn't be possible. I frankly wasn't sure whether to be impressed or concerned about what I was getting myself into. Yeah, see, that's what I'm feeling right now. I don't know how to feel about this. Croissants, cakes, cookies, and more stocked the shelves. Many shapes and sizes, they all made my mouth water. If it did that to me, I would die because, you know, kind of allergic to water. In character-wise, I'm kind of allergic to water. Surprisingly, not all the baked goods my host had displayed were made of strawberries. It's good to have some variety, I suppose. Really? So, what else do we have? Can I get you something to drink? I quite recommend our strawberry milk, or our strawberry lemonade. Those are the best. Ah, so much for variety. Only strawberry drinks. This girl was kind of funny with her extreme theming. Ooh, I want strawberry lemonade. Can I have some strawberry lemonade? Honestly, strawberry lemonade sounded not only sweet but refreshing. I do want strawberry lemonade now. I could really use that after such a long walk through the forest. I feel like I should have saved there too. I feel like every choice I make is important. Yes, of course. Go make yourself comfy, Deli. I'll be right back. With that, Strawberry pranced into the kitchen, humming a soft tune as she left. I took a moment to observe the room a little bit closer before sitting down, and my gaze landed on the spiral staircase in the corner of the room. Vines of strawberries, of course, wrapped themselves gently around the hand railing, ripe and fresh as all of the strawberries around. I looked up curiously to see where the stairs may lead. In the corner of my eye, I could spot what seemed to be a bed. So she lived here as well. It's a bit odd to have the staircase to your room right in the middle of your bakery. I've seen places do that. I could hear her humming, getting closer. She must be almost back by now. Wanting to avoid looking like a snoop, I take a seat. She joined me shortly after, sitting across from me. I alright? I like the lights. Those are cute. Hello? Oh, okay, I had to click. Here you go. You must be thirsty, she said, setting down my drink of choice in front of me. I took a sip almost immediately. The cool, refreshing taste of the strawberry lemonade immediately regenerated some of the lost energy I had. Thank you. This is awfully kind of you. Aw, don't mention it. I live to serve. She laughed melodically, saying the live to serve in a bit of a almost goofy, overly fancy voice. I wish I had known. I would have done that. Just, please, let me know if you need anything, okay, Deli? Anything at all. She smiled at me. Her voice sounded genuinely concerned. It was admittedly nice to feel someone so worried about me. I wasn't used to that feeling. That's sad, man. Our conversations slowly melted into silence. See, it's happening. It's happening. We had a good run, but I should probably think of something to say. Can you tell me more about yourself? I had been curious to learn more about the witch. I feel like I've only gotten short tidbits or vague information thus far. Me? Honestly, I'm a bit more curious to learn about you. There really isn't much to me, honestly. Aw, that's not true, Sugar. I can tell you have a really sweet soul. I see it in the glint in your eyes. There's a spark in there unlike any I've ever seen. I'm sure you say that to all the delis that come around here. Despite the fact that I was sure she was just saying that to be nice, I couldn't help but smile softly as the girl spoke. You're too kind, truly. She had just met me, but she was so nice to me. I didn't understand why. Enough about me! Let's go back to you. Oh, right. Well, see, my hobbies are pretty obvious. I love baking and gardening with all my heart, especially baking anything that has to do with strawberries. Strawberries are your favorite fruit, I'm guessing. What? No, it's oranges. Just kidding. I let out a small chuckle at her humor. It was cute. She was cute. That was actually funny. I was really hoping she would say something like that. What else? Although I'm the strawberry witch, I'm still practicing new kinds of magic every day. Like recently, I've been really interested in the magic of granting wishes. Huh? Just like the legend? Maybe she is the witch I've heard of after all. That's not all it though. I'll admit, it is a little strange, but I've been working on a magic that can bring things to life in a whole new way. Like reanimating the dead? No, it's actually a bit more embarrassing than that. Here, this actually reminds me. I have a present for you. Why? You didn't know I was coming. How'd you have this prepared? Excitement burst through her voice as she spoke, abruptly standing up from her seat. Wait right here! She ran off, leaving me alone to question what was happening. A present? For me? But why? Once again, she had just met me. I didn't understand the reason for her kindness. Yeah, see, I'm a little bit confused on this too. Strawberry came back with a small, pink box wrapped in a light green ribbon. Plopping it down in front of me, she gave me an excited smile. Go on, open it! It's for you! Hesitantly, I opened up the gift box to reveal... a friend! Is this a plushie? No, silly, that's a straw bunny! They're a mix of a bunny and a strawberry. One of my recent creations with life magic. Is she gonna turn us into a strawberry? Oh no. Eat it! Oh, we're saving here. Hold on. Interesting. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna accept the gift right now. We'll go back to that option later. Aw, my little buddy. I smiled warmly and pet the strawberry's head with one finger. Wah wah wah! They're awfully adorable. Thank you, Strawberry. I'll take good care of them. Strawberry looked happier than ever after seeing me and her straw bunny getting along. That's gonna be rough on me, man. You better take good care of them, Deli. I'm trusting you. Ah! Aw, they like you so much already. The tiny straw bunny curled up nicely within my hand, making themselves comfortable. Nice. They were so tiny, I was afraid of accidentally crushing or hurting them. Hey, Deli. This is a little unrelated, but hypothetically, if you could wish for anything, what would you wish for? It froze for a moment. My wish? My greatest desire? It's something I can only accomplish on my own. I wouldn't ask that of you. Her delighted expression fell. The disappointment in her eyes was immeasurable. I'm sorry. I really should get going. Here, I really appreciate it, but you should keep the little guy here. Little buddy. What? The strawberry clung onto my thumb, but I managed to pry them off and set them down on the table. A sad smile arose on my face. I was going to miss both of them, but I knew I shouldn't stay. Wait, it's dangerous out in the woods at this time. Why not stay for the night? I have an extra... I cut her off before she could finish speaking. No, really, I need to go. I have something I came out here to do. I'm awfully sorry. Please don't go. Thank you again for everything, Strawberry. Goodbye. I got out of my seat and made my way to the exit. She's not gonna let us leave. Oh my goodness! When suddenly I felt something hard hit me in the back of the head, knocking me out instantly. Told you. My head. Why is it always a pain in my head? Waking myself up, I noticed I wasn't in the bakery anymore. I was looking right at a bed, in a room covered with strawberry-themed furniture and wallpaper. Despite not being inside of the bakery, this room smelled greatly of fresh baked bread and strawberries. This had to be Strawberry's room, no doubt in my mind. Even more alarming, however, was the large vines that were wrapped tightly around my entire body. Vines with strawberries growing off them. What the heck was going on here? Why would Strawberry do this to me? God, that's it. That's what I get for trusting a stranger. Was she going to kill me, or would she just use me for some weird magic stuff I didn't understand? All I knew was I had to escape. I had to get out of here before she came back up to get me. I struggled against the vines, only barely managing to pry one off of my hands out of its fruit-scented grasp. That's when I heard a familiar sound come from the stairs. Oh, little buddy! I whispered as they waddled. Little buddy. I whispered as they waddled closer to where I was tied up. Any chance you could help me get out of this? The tiny strawberry bunny looked around from side to side, observing the room. I watched them as they hopped up onto the nightstand and used their tiny hands to push over a basket. The crash of the basket wasn't that loud, thankfully. 2 items caught my attention that were within the reach of my free hand. I only had time to use one, and I had to think fast. Ooh, strawberry... Ooh, I'm saving. No, hold on. Okay. Strawberry's diary, gardening shears. Strawberry's diary. You know what? I want the lore. Something in my gut told me that there was some sort of information, some sort of answer, something that would help me make all sense of this. With my single hand, I began flipping through the pages. Yeah, in like a realistic standpoint, I should have grabbed the shears. Like, in real life. Don't grab the diary. Grab the shears if you are tied up in like a kidnapping type thing. The diary isn't worth it. But I want the lore. Strawberry's diary. Day 1. I finally did it! I proved myself enough of my magic to be sent on a special mission. They told me that I'm finally ready to fulfill my purpose. I'm finally ready to make a good impact on the world. I'm bringing this diary with me to fill out all my fun adventures. Apparently, I'm being sent to some sort of pocket dimension. They said it'll be just me for a while, but I know how to garden and bake, so at least food won't be an issue. I asked them what the purpose of the pocket dimension was, and they said that people with great desires often find themselves lost in the forest like these. They get sent here, and my job is to help them fulfill their true desires. I'm not sure how good I'll be at fulfilling desires. I'm just a strawberry witch after all. But I won't let anyone down. I want to fulfill my purpose no matter what. I'll bring a few books about wish granting to study up on. I could really use any help I can get. I'm sure I'll find some way to help others, right? So I'm guessing that she like has to grant our wish. Like it's some type of requirement, and that's why she couldn't let us go. Day 5. I absolutely love my little bakery. So far, no one has come yet, but I search every edge of this pocket world just in case, pretty often. I'll admit, I'm getting a little anxious out here all by myself. I really hope that these people desire sweet treats. They never did tell me what's supposed to happen after I help the people. I guess they'll just wander back into the forest and find their way out? I don't know. I'm sure I'll update this more if I find an answer. Day 16. Someone finally came! A girl! A kind and pretty girl! She and I talked in my bakery for a while, and I gave her absolutely every treat her heart desired. It was so lovely talking to another person after such a long, long time. I'm really going to miss her. She went back into the woods just now. I offered to let her stay longer, but she said she couldn't. She looked exasperated and despondent. There was a complicated look in her eyes I didn't quite understand. I hope I helped her. I did everything correctly, right? Day 17. Oh my god. Oh god. The girl, she... Why? I found her by the lake. She had... Oh god. She drowned. She's not alive anymore. Here one moment turned to absolutely nothing by an empty shell the next. What did I do? They had prepared me for this. I'm starting to feel a little bit better after all of this. I'm sure it was all an accident, right? I did everything I could. I just need to look forward. Tomorrow's another day, and I'm going to help many people. I still hear the girl's voice sometimes. I only talked to her once, but I miss her dearly. What happens if I can't help anyone? It's my job, my true purpose. I'm supposed to help these people fulfill their desires. I just have to keep trying. Day 42. Oh, that's a huge jump. Why? Why does this keep happening? I'm really starting to freak out here. 3 new people have come and gone. None of them stayed for long. All of them. I found all of them. All of their bodies decaying in different places, in different ways. One of them stabbed himself so many times it felt impossible to count. The stench of blood sank so much into the dirt, I can still smell it sometimes walking past that area. Besides the girl in the lake, I met another girl. Equally kind, but I found her body covered in so many cuts and scars. She bled out far before I had the chance to get to her. The other hung themselves. I still remember seeing their silhouette through the trees. It was a horrifying sight. Even more disturbing how their bodies swung side to side with such gentle breeze. There's no one else out there. This wasn't just any mistake. This was on purpose. I'm gonna throw up. Ooh, so she doesn't want us to leave because she knows that we're gonna, like, die somehow. Is there something else in this forest? There's gotta be something else that she doesn't know about. Day 89. That's a huge jump. Okay. I haven't been able to help anyone. Not a single person. It all ends the same way. No matter what I do or what I give them, the people always leave. They always... This pocket dimension. They sent me to a suicide forest. Jeez. Oh. That's okay. That's a lot. Everyone's greatest desire is to die. I found the most recent customer suicide note to prove it, saying exactly how they all wanted in this world was to die. I've worked on trying to practice magic outside of my experience. Oh, she's trying to bring them back to life? Maybe? I've worked on trying to practice magic outside of my expertise. I haven't had any luck yet, but I'm getting desperate. Something, anything to make them stay. Anything to keep them alive and out of the forest. Day 136. Is it all my fault? I keep trying harder and harder to make staying more appealing to them. To make being alive more attractive even for just one more day. Nothing works. Am I destined to be a failure of a witch? I keep studying up more and more on wish granting. However, it's so difficult to get a clear grasp on. This is nothing like growing strawberries. It's so lonely out here in the forest. I've started making small creatures just to have someone to talk to who I won't find dead the following day. I tried just making bunnies, but my magic, it's still... I just have to keep trying. Day. I'm so tired. I've lost track of all of the days. It's been so long since I last even wrote in here. For a while, I couldn't bear to even leave my bakery. I was terrified of something horrible happening, scared of seeing something horrible. I feel terrified every day of waking up and seeing someone new, someone I cared about, gone from this world. It is true that every person that steps foot into this bakery, I care about. I keep thinking that maybe if I just try harder, if I'm nicer, if I give them anything they want, possibly things will be different. Maybe they'll stay, but maybe I'm just being selfish here. Do I want them to stay because I want them to stay alive? Or do I want them to stay because of lonely desperation? I haven't been able to save a single person. I don't think I'm that good of a person anymore myself. If I was a good person, things would be different. I would be able to prevent this all. But I can't do anything right. It feels so out of my control. My mental state is worsening by the day. I don't know how much longer I can take this. I'm getting desperate. Well, that's definitely a lot. I closed the book. I had read enough. So that's why I'm in this predicament. Some relief came over me as I realized she wasn't out for blood. It seemed like the exact opposite. She was trying to prevent another death, even if her methods of doing so were flawed. My deepest desire, my reason for coming here, she was to right. Despite what I may have said in the past, I got lost in the forest on purpose. I had full intentions of ending my life from the moment I stepped into this pocket dimension. I've always clung onto those superstitions subconsciously. They always brought me back to childhood, back in time when things were easier. I did not expect this to be sad. I expected this to be spooky. This is not spooky so far, this is sad, and I feel sad now. Oh boy. How was I acting? No, I'm kidding. Now everything was a mess. Everything felt so hopeless, so out of my control. Strawberry's words in her diary, they resonated with me deeply. I can't put her through this again. No matter what I feel about my worthless life, she doesn't deserve to see another corpse. I gently put the book down the second I heard humming coming up from the spiral staircase. Strawberry. Wah wah wah. Oh, you're awake! Straw Bunny, you're here too. Golly, I'm awfully sorry about all this. I just kind of panicked and, well, I didn't want you to get hurt out there, so I didn't really think this through. Strawberry, it's okay. Do you think you can undo these vines? Well, I would really love to do that for you, Deli, but I can't risk you leaving out into the forest. Please understand, it's not safe out there. I have no intentions of going to the forest. Strawberry looked a bit taken aback by my response. Huh? But I thought you... Forgive me, but I read your diary while you were gone. You've been truly kind to me, Strawberry. You've done nothing but show your kindness to others, but the world has only shut you out. I know how that feels. Strawberry looked down at the floor as I spoke. You've forgotten how to be kind to yourself, though. Other people's lives aren't your responsibility, and I hate those bros who put you here knowing this would happen to you. Why are you saying this to me? I should be saying this to you. You came into this forest for a reason, but you've done nothing but be kind to me and Straw Bunny. You're even trying to comfort me now when I did horrible things to you. She started to tear up. You're so much more kind than you'll ever know. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve any of this. I may not know much about you, but whatever happened to your life and to bring you to this place, I am so sorry. I'm sorry for making you stay. Strawberry lifted her hand, and as she did, the vines retracted and let me loose from their grip. I stood up and pulled Strawberry into a tight hug. Aww. Who knows the last time either of us had one, but we both needed one. I felt her shakingly hug me back, crying into my shoulder. I'm not going anywhere. I think I'd like to stay here for a while, if that's okay. No, I shouldn't force you to. You're not forcing me to. I want to. It's understandable, though, if you'd rather I not. No! I mean, no. I really would love to have you stay for as long as you desire, if that is, what you desire. I smiled and pulled away from the hug, Strawberry slowly calming down and wiping the tears from their face. What I desire. I think what I desire now is the company of someone like Strawberry. Someone who understands. Maybe bit by bit things could get better for the both of us. At least for now, we wouldn't have to be alone. Deli, you're going to eat all of our decorations! It had been quite a while since I moved in with Strawberry and the Straw Bunnies. I can't exactly remember how long though. Since doing so, I noticed her mood greatly improving. She's taught me how to bake and garden, and for me, I taught her about folklore and superstitions of different cultures. I've even watched her magic blossom and improve. She can grant small wishes with ease now. We've seen people come and go throughout the bakery. Some of them didn't have the happiest of endings, but we kept trying. Strawberry at least doesn't have to carry the burden alone, and now she's doing a better job of not taking responsibility for it either. She has hope that one day things will be different. I admit, her optimism has really rubbed off on me. Hello, Earth to Deli! You're dozing off again. Sorry. Well, hey, if you're that worried about me eating too much strawberries, then you should stop growing such tasty ones. She laughed her sweet, melodical laugh. I'm glad you like them. Just make sure we have enough to decorate all of these cakes, okay? Alright, I suppose so. Life wasn't going to get any easier. I still think about why I originally came here from time to time, but slowly, I think things will be okay. Things will be okay for the both of us. Yay! I got the good end! First try? Let's go! Okay. All the stuff is made by art, character, story, and writing by Smile Straw Bunny. Makes sense. Background music from playonloop.com. Oh, really? Licensed under Creative Commons by Itch. Okay. Oh, that was sick. Okay, so definitely not horror if you go down the happy route. But let's go back to some of the other stuff. And let's eat the straw bunny. Oh god. Oh, this is where it's gonna go bad. Okay. What an odd choice for a snack. Making a strawberry look like a bunny was certainly creative, I'll give her that. The texture seemed much— oh no. Oh, the texture seemed much harder than a regular strawberry though, so perhaps it would be easier to eat in small pieces. No! Oh, this is awful! Tearing apart the straw bunny, I noticed Strawberry's smile fall. I could have sworn I heard some sort of high-pitched squeak, but perhaps it was just my imagination. I was quite hungry after all. The witch had an expression that I now registered as complete discomfort and disgust after putting a small piece of the straw bunny in my mouth. I'm so glad we got the good ending first. What are you? The taste, it was exquisite. Sweeter than absolutely anything I've ever had before. Wow, Strawberry, this is amazing. I spoke my praise, albeit with my mouth slightly full. Strawberry wasn't looking too well. I'll be right back. She quickly rushed off to the kitchen. I feel like I did something to cause her discomfort. I should follow after her just in case. No, where is it? I saw Strawberry frantically opening every drawer and cupboard inside the kitchen looking for something desperately. She even opened the massively sized oven, looking inside of it. Ah! Dummy, why would it be in the oven? That's kind of funny. I approached her closer as she considered her search. Strawberry, what's wrong? Stay back, please! Tears were streaming down her face. She looked as if she did just witness a murder! I'm not sure what I did, but I'm sorry. How could you do that to a living, breathing creature? I trusted you. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Strawberries are meant to be eaten. Oh no. The witch's expression suddenly became more blank. No, more shocked feels more appropriate here. It was just a snack, right? Honestly, they were delicious. You should consider selling those in your bakery. I've never had anything more delectable in my life. I was caught off guard mid-sentence when Strawberry grabbed the side of my arm. She was strong, much, much stronger than she looked. Her grip was hurting me. Strawberry? Before I knew it, she began pushing me, backing me into a corner. No! With one giant push, she threw me into her oven? The fire scorched my skin immediately, putting my body into complete shock. I could smell my flesh burning off of me. Soon I would be nothing but a burnt corpse. I struggled to get out of the oven, get out of the fire! Everything was so hot, so unbearably hot. I screamed in excruciating pain as the fire consumed me more and more. Slowly, Strawberry closed the oven. Dang. Okay, and then the credits again. Alright, alright. And then let's go to here. Let's get the gardening shears. There's 5? There's 5 endings. Okay, so hopefully I can get some more endings from here. The gardening shears were the obvious choice for my escape. I grabbed them without hesitation and started cutting each vine until I could worm my way out. La la la! Shh! Come on, little buddy. Without thinking, I scooped the straw bunny into my arms and carefully snuck down the spiral staircase. I need a moment. Hold on. Oh, y'all ever get, like, tired of reading? With each step, I feared more for what could happen if I got caught. I still didn't know why Strawberry had knocked me out. She could be planning anything. I sure as heck wasn't going to stick around to see what she had planned. Creeping down into the main bakery, a million thoughts of panic rushed through my mind. In the distance, I could hear the soft humming of my captor. It appeared to be coming from the kitchen. I tiptoed through the bakery to the door, my heartbeat increasing in speed. I froze in place upon opening the door, forgetting that these types of stores have bells attached to their doors. The humming in the distance stopped in an instant. I didn't have time to be careful anymore. I bolted through the door and into the woods. Running through the fields of strawberry, I briefly glanced back behind me for a moment. Oh shit! The sight I saw was certainly less pleasant. Those eyes of her, they looked like anything they looked unlike anything I've ever seen. She looked like a true monster. Deli, you can't hide, Deli. I'm gonna hide. She chased after me as I ran through the trees. I tried to lose her within the winding paths of the forest. I clung onto Straw Bunny for dear life. The sweat that I don't understand this word. From my palms didn't help, however. Oh, wow, wow. Straw Bunny cried out, losing grips on my hands themselves. The poor creature managed to slip out of my hands, rolling far, far behind me into a bush. I stopped for a moment to try and recollect them, but fear coursed through my veins upon hearing footsteps getting closer and closer. How was she so insanely fast? It was terrifying. I was being chased by someone with abilities I didn't even understand. I'm so sorry, little buddy. I whispered before running like my life depended on it. My life did depend on it. My legs were still sore from earlier, but I had to push through. I couldn't let her catch me. Not like this. At one point, I had ran so much I was certain I had lost her. I looked behind me once more just to be sure. I felt relief for a moment, but that relief was short-lived as I felt my feet stumble over a rock. Immediately knocking me unconscious, I slammed my head, of course, why is it always gotta be my head, against the dirt path. God dang it, Deli. Oh no. Hello? Hello, are you alright there? The loop? Huh. Let's do a new game. And I want to go back to where she asked us, like, other questions. Because I want to get some other endings. Oh, I gotta give her my name again, no. Well, I mean, my name hasn't changed in the past 2 minutes. I don't know. Wait, hold on, let me save here just in case. Did it save? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Where I'm from, we don't really have witches. How can I trust you? Oh. Strawberry looked a bit dejected from my answer. I almost felt bad, but it was good to be cautious regardless of how sweet someone seems. There was a part of her that was very alluring. Internally, my inner child had hoped she was the witch from the legend. However, I couldn't forget the other superstition of all those who became lost in the forest are destined to die. Could this all be some elaborate trick, I wonder? Oh, I promise I'm not like all those horrible fairy tales. I'm a strawberry witch. My magical specialty is with having anything strawberry related. Although, I also use my magical abilities to help my plants and make lovely sweet treats that inspire the world. Or just inspire parts of the forest. I'm really not dangerous, honest. I'm only trying to help, Deli. I suppose she does have a point. She doesn't really seem like a threat, if only a bit odd. I'll have to admit, part of me was a tad bit disappointed. I suppose that's what I get for still believing in childish things like that, huh? It's not really like I had anything better to do anyways. I came into this forest for a reason, but a break from my journey wouldn't hurt. Alright, thank you. I'll come with you. Her eyes lit up at my response. It's almost as if she hadn't had a willing customer in a long time. Oh, thank you, thank you! I promise you won't regret this. Here, it's right this way. Alright, she appeared. Yep, and then we have been here before. Alright. Let's... Ooh, this is a couple different choices. I really like this song. Alright, so I said it looks amazing. We're gonna say, is that real cake? Is it edible? Because my character just loves to eat things. Is that real cake? Is it edible? I asked this out of curiosity alone. Probably not because being out of forest on myself made me hungry. Eek! No! It's not real at all. Just a total normal bakery made of normal bakery materials. Don't lie to me. So it's real. Please don't eat my house. Strawberry smoked in a panic voice and began to fidget with her apron. The house was totally edible. She was just a really bad liar. Still, I felt bad, so I decided to give it to her this at least. Right. Totally inedible. Gotcha. Anyways, why don't I show you the inside? The witch quickly guided me inside, whether that was in attempts to keep me from eating the house, or simply because she felt awkward and wanted to move on from the topic. I'll never know. She doesn't want me to eat the house. Don't eat the house, Deli! Okay, let's see. Alright, and let's go back to that one, and let's say it's very strange. This was just plain freaky. It seemed deceptively cutesy, and something about this whole situation just wasn't sitting right in my stomach. Maybe this was all a bad dream? It would explain the fantastical setting. No, the pain in my legs and head solidified the fact that this wasn't a dream. Just what was really going on here? It's very strange. I said out loud, mostly in response to the situation. This made Strawberry frown. Obviously, she was hoping for a more pleased answer. I don't feel bad. Even if she did work on all this, the Strawberry Witch gimmick was starting to freak me out. Doubts in my head began surfacing about the trustworthiness of this girl. That's okay. Everyone has different tastes, I suppose. She tried to answer politely, but I could tell from her shaky voice my words hurt her. Here, regardless, you should rest inside. The witch guided me inside. The overpowering smell of sugar filled my nostrils with every step closer. Okay. And then I guess we'll go from this one. Oh, there's also this option. Okay. I forgot about this. Well, why do you live out here all alone? So, why do you live out here all on your own? Oh, one thing led to another and an opportunity came up I couldn't refuse. You could feel the loneliness through her words alone. It was pitiful. She didn't exactly answer my question fully though. I was itching to know more. Truthfully, I don't like being by myself at all. It gets really quiet out here. What opportunity? Why, my bakery, of course. What else would it be? That's another thing that I've been curious about. Just why exactly did you choose to build a bakery here? Doesn't seem like it attracts many people, especially with all the rumors about the forest. Poor decision if you ask in my opinion. My questions kept spilling out of my mouth along with my internal thoughts. Every time I had hoped to clear up some suspicion, I was always brought with more questions. This time I wanted answers. You do know about the legends of these forests, correct? It would be shocking if you didn't know. What legends? I don't know what you're talking about. Either you're a liar or just incredibly stupid. That was messed up, man. What are you Deli in this game? Are you so mean? I didn't believe Strawberry for a second. How could she not know the rumors? Anyone who lives anywhere near these woods hears about them, even in passing jokes. It's especially shocking for a self-proclaimed witch to not know the urban legend about the witch who lived deep in the woods. Surely someone must have told her, right? I guess I would be the one that has to. There are many stories surrounding the forest. Too many to count, however. There's two rumors I think you should know. If you really insist on being ignorant. Dang, that's bad, man. You messed up. Strawberry sat there silently as I continued to tell her the urban legends. The first one is about a supposed witch that lives deep in the depths of the forest. Legend states that she has the power to bring anyone's deepest desires into reality. The witch's eyes lit up for a second at the mention of the story, so it was familiar to her. The second one says that anyone who becomes lost within these woods is destined to die. Well, that's just silly. I've gotten lost in these woods plenty of times, and I'm okay. You also got lost, and here you are, still standing. Well, of course, I don't believe in that one. However, a lot of people do. It just seems suspicious that you haven't heard, but chose to build a bakery here. I really haven't heard of that. But the first one, I think that might be about me. Although I'm not exactly good at granting wishes yet. I'm still learning. So it was her after all. I thought you might be. The conversation got awkwardly quiet once more. Load this one. I don't want anything, thanks. I don't think I want anything, thanks. Oh, I spoke with a cold expression that caused Strawberry's smile to fall. I hate people like this. Huh. But wasn't that the reason we came here in the first place? To get you something to drink? A mysterious, self-proclaimed witch invites me to her house and offers me a drink, hoping for nothing in return. She may appear nice, but this was way too suspicious. What if she was putting something in the drink? Thank you! That's what I thought the first time, honestly. I'm like, dude. Okay. Whatever demise might befall me here was definitely not the way I want to go out. My silence was telling for her. I could see her tense up slightly more with each passing second. It's okay, Deli. You must not be thirsty. Why not take a seat and rest for a while? I just need to check on something real quick. Alright, so what are we gonna do now that I don't have a drink? Are you sure you don't want anything, Deli? Anything at all? The potential of her poisoning, drugging, or doing worse to my drink greatly outweighed my thirst. Better safe than sorry. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Just let me know if you change your mind, alright? I'm always here if you need anything, and I do truly mean anything at all. She smiled at me. Her voice sounded genuinely concerned. It was admittedly strange to feel someone so worried about me. I wasn't used to the feeling. I wasn't sure if I trusted it. Our conversation slowly melted into silence. I should probably think of something to say. Huh. So none of those give me other options? An all endings guide. So let's check out the all endings guide. Oh, it's weird not having the music anymore. Oh, and my computer's almost dead. Oh no. Oh, we better wrap this up. Oh, I have 9 minutes. Oh no. Okay. Hello, my straw bunnies. I noticed some people were having difficulties finding all the endings, so I thought I would write a mini guide on what decisions to choose to get them. The only spoilers that will be in this guide will be for the choices you have to make. I won't spoil the ending themselves here. No, I need to know what the endings are. I only have 9 minutes. Okay. So I got ending 1. In this one, all of your choices matter, even from the beginning. The trick here is being as mean to Strawberry as possible. I wanted to do that. Okay. I wanted to do that. Follow her and wait. You want to press follow her. Ah! I mean, I could get my charger, but that's all the way in the other room. Okay, I have 8 minutes. You know what? I'm just gonna go I'm gonna get the charger. Okay, I got the charger. We're good. One day I'll be working on my actual PC and not my laptop. But for now, we're gonna have to worry about charge and stuff. Alright, so the second out of 5 endings is to be super mean. And then you can get the third ending out of that also. I got 5, I got 4, and I got 1. So we just need 2 and 3, and that sounds pretty easy. So let's get back into the game. And let's create a new game. Do I have my load files? Okay, I do. Just in case. So I'm gonna skip. I might not be very skilled at it yet, but I can grant small wishes. Your deepest desires within reason could come true. I guess what I'm trying to say is, what is it that your heart most desires? I stood up from my seat almost immediately. Oh, here we go. I sincerely hope you're still not trying to win me over. I've seen past your charade here. Huh? I don't understand. Please, your smile is so fake you can see it from a mile away. I don't know what you're trying to do here, but whatever it is, it's not working on me. No. There must have been some sort of misunderstanding. This was ridiculous. I don't even know why I bothered wasting my time here. Deli, please, I don't mean any harm. I even asked to grant you a wish. I don't understand. Why would I ever trust someone as useless as you to grant my wish? You seem to be a pathetic excuse for a witch, and you're the first one I've ever seen. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if you were lying about being a witch to get something out of someone. You look like the type of person who only uses others for her own benefit. Damn, this is messed up, man. Why do you even try? It's sad at this point, Strawberry. I hate liars and deceivers. Strawberry stood there shocked. No words from the witch to defend herself, That's what I thought. You're nothing but a liar. Deli, excuse me for a moment. I need to check on something. That was messed up of me. I am a horrible person. I hate this Deli. She ran off quickly to the kitchen once more, running from your problems. She just owned up to it. This was so frustrating. Ooh, okay, so this is where we need to save. This one. Yeah, we can change that one. Okay. Let's follow her first. As if I'll let her get away that easily. Who knows what she could be plotting? I got up from my seat quickly and followed her. Oh, quietly. It's happening. And followed her after her into the kitchen, making sure not to draw attention to myself. The witch was running frantically from one drawer to another, investigating each cupboard with a certain sense of desperation. I knelt down behind the counter to avoid getting caught. What was she looking for? No! No! God, where is it? Where is it? Her voice rang throughout the room, shaken and broken. She sounded like she was crying. Her back was turned to me as she dug through one of the drawers. Suddenly, Strawberry gasped. I took this moment to sneak closer to her while she was turned away from me. She was holding some sort of paper that was ripped out of a notebook, like a diary? Reading only the few first sentences, I could tell what kind of note this was. From what I could see, it began with, "My dear Straw Bunnies, I am so sincerely sorry for you to find me in such a way. I never wanted it to come to this, but I just can't handle Oh. Please forgive me when I die. I want my body to be useful to you all. Please consume my corpse in whatever way you would find most delicious. Perhaps a sweet cake?" I stopped reading after that part. What the heck is wrong with this woman? Have I really pushed her that far that she would resort to this? No. No, clearly she was already unstable if she had this note pre-prepared. She turned around much quicker than I thought she would. It caught us both off guard seeing each other. What are you doing here? Eek doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how to read it. Shaking a bit, Strawberry held her note behind her back. It was a little bit too late to hide that. What are you doing? I didn't answer her previous question. Frankly, I was a little shocked at the turn of events. No. My Straw Bunny seeing me like this is bad enough. She was mumbling to herself now. Neither of us had answers to each other's questions. Why are you still here? I know why you're really here. I know why everyone really comes into this forest. Just leave already. Get it over with somewhere I can't see. I'm so tired of this. Her mumbles turned into loud, incoherent sobs. It was hard figuring out what exactly she meant. Taking a step back, I tried to process what she was saying. The real reason I came into this forest. I tried to help you! I tried to help everyone, but I can't do it anymore! Nothing I do ever works! Nobody ever stays! More tears fell down her face as she backed herself against the drawers. Every time she tried to wipe a tear away, another would replace it seconds later. I've never seen anyone shake this much. Until suddenly the tears stopped. I was frozen in place. She looked off to the side with a dead expression. But hey, you said it yourself, Deli. I'm a pathetic excuse for a witch. Strawberry laughed, an unsettling smile creeping up on her face. I can at least fulfill my purpose one more time. I know what your heart truly desires, Deli. I didn't understand what she was saying until I realized that she grabbed a knife on top of the drawers. My heartbeat was skyrocketing. I quickly tried to run out of the kitchen. You're going to be delicious! Yes, I am, because it's Deli! Okay. Strawberry called out, quickly plunging the knife into my back before I could make my escape. Oh man. I could feel the blood pooling out of me as I screamed in pain. What hurt even more was the second and third stab she made immediately afterwards. I fell to the floor, feeling myself giving in to all the pain. I slowly lost unconsciousness. Not the head. Not again. Was there more? Ah. What a glorious cake! Shame more people won't be able to enjoy it, hmm? Don't worry, Deli. I'll join you soon. Ooh. Breakdown. Break it down! I don't know what song that is, actually. Man! Oh, that's messed up. Okay. And the last one is we wait for her. She wasn't worth going after. I needed the peace and quiet for a while. Anyways, slowly I sat back down in the strawberry-themed chair. A moment turned out to be quite a long time. Approximately 20 minutes have come and gone, and still no sign of Strawberry. Exhausted. I didn't realize how exhausted I truly was until this moment. Who knew that a chair that would normally be mildly uncomfortable could be so inviting? I suppose resting my eyes until she comes back wouldn't hurt anyone. The slightest loud noise and I'll bolt out of here. I knew to still be on guard, but I need the rest desperately. A few squeaks slowly woke me from my sleep. I opened my eyes to a truly peculiar sight. What the? Was I dreaming? A very few small creatures were nudging forward, a delectable-looking cake close. Oh no. Oh no, not the cake. There were like small bunnies, but also strawberries? How odd. Maybe that girl wasn't lying about being a strawberry witch, at least. I tried to reach out for the creatures, but they timidly took a few steps back once seeing me move even slightly. I retracted my hand and drew my attention to the cake in the center, topped with delicious strawberries and excellent frosting. It was apparent this was one of the strawberries cakes. Perhaps these creatures took pity on me for having to wait so long for the witch. I don't want their pity. However, the growling sounds my stomach made were catching my attention. I must have been asleep for longer than I thought. I was already hungry. Fine. I sighed and took a slice of the cake the little strawberry bunnies had made for me. With no hesitation, I took a bite. Chewing the dessert in my mouth, I noticed something fell off. The texture, the consistency. This didn't taste like a cake at all. What the heck was this? Observing the inside of the cake should have been the first thing I did. God, how could I be so careless? Looking closer at what I was eating shook me to my core. This looked like grinded up meat with frosting on top of it. I had to hold back the violent urge to vomit all over the table. All over the strawberries, all over the small strawberry creatures too. I had my fair share of steak, pork, and whatnot. However, this tasted nothing like any of those things. Immediately, I freaked out. I spit out what was left of my cake onto my plate. The strawberry bunnies looked up at me all at once. I had to get out of here right now. I bolted for the door before another thing could cross my mind. Was this Strawberry's doing? Did my words really bring her to feed me? Whatever the heck that was? The taste still lingered on my tongue. Oh, how I badly wanted to take sandpaper to it and numb it down to nothingness. I'd much prefer that to that horrible, horrible taste. When are we gonna realize? When are we gonna realize? I ran throughout the forest once more, just trying to get as far away from that bakery as possible. Thinking about what that could have been made me feel very sick. Hunched over, I clutched my stomach desperately. Before I knew it, I was throwing up all over the dirt floor. God dang it, I felt so weak. Every inch of my insides felt like they were imploding. Well, at least I made it out of there before she could do something horrible to me. I think it was finally time for me to do what I meant to do in this forest in the first place. Cannibal cake. Ah, we ate her. We ate the strawberry witch. And we're also probably dead. Alright, that's all 5 endings, and this is a long video. I definitely enjoyed that. This is a super cute game, and it wasn't even that bad, honestly. It wasn't, like, horrifying, which is good. You know, we don't need, like, anything super spooky on this channel just yet. Like, this is a good warm-up. But, if you enjoyed the video, please consider, liking or subscribing. Leave a comment if you want to, you know, I appreciate anything that you guys do. And I will see you next time.